Bailu and Zeng Shunxi real relationship status revealed. But is it what you wanted to hear? Welcome to Starper TV. I'm so glad you're here. This is your go-to spot for all the latest news, exciting updates, and in-depth stories about your favorite stars. The reveal that stopped fans in their tracks. For months, whispers have been circling. Late-night sightings, matching accessories, lingering gazes during interviews, the kind of little details that make fans' hearts race and rumor mills spin. Bailu and Zeng Shunxi have been at the center of it all, with their undeniable chemistry both on and off screen, fueling endless speculation. But now, the question everyone's been asking, are they really together, has finally gotten an answer. The real relationship status is out, but it's not exactly what everyone expected. Where the story began. It all started during the filming of their hit drama, where the electricity between their characters bled into reality. Behind-the-scenes clips showed them laughing at inside jokes, playfully teasing each other, and sharing quiet moments away from the cameras. Fans noticed how Zeng Shunxi's gaze lingered a second too long, how Bailu's smile seemed softer when she looked at him, how, during press events, they seemed to have their own little world in the middle of the chaos. Theories started forming, and soon, Bishan, the fan-given couple name, was trending almost every week. The paparazzi fueled the fire. The first big spark came when paparazzi photos surfaced showing Bailu and Zeng Shunxi leaving the same restaurant late at night. In the pictures, they weren't holding hands, but they walked so close, their shoulders brushed with every step. A week later, another sighting emerged, this time, at an airport. They arrived separately but boarded the same flight. A coincidence? Maybe. But fans quickly connected it to a rumored weekend getaway. The mysterious social media clues. If there's one thing hardcore shippers excel at, it's decoding social media. In this case, they found a matching phone charm seen in both their Instagram stories. Posts from the same beach location, different angles, but the same sunset. Cryptic captions that seemed to answer each other, posted just hours apart. While some dismissed it as overnight, others insisted these were deliberate breadcrumbs left for fans to find. The big reveal. Yesterday afternoon, during a promotional livestream for a new project, a fan boldly asked the question directly, "Are you two dating?" For a moment, there was silence. Zeng Shunxi glanced at Bailu, who raised her eyebrows with a small smile. Then, in a calm tone, Bailu replied, "We are very good friends. We've worked together, we've shared a lot of experiences, and we care about each other deeply. But as for dating, no, that's not the case." Zeng Shunxi nodded in agreement, adding, "We're close, and we have a bond that's rare in this industry. But it's not romantic, at least, not now." The internet reacts mixed emotions everywhere. The confession or denial, depending on how you see it, sparked immediate and intense reactions online. Some fans were relieved. Good. I want them to stay focused on their careers for now. As long as they're happy, I'm happy. Others were devastated. Not now. That means there's still hope. You can't convince me, they're just friends after everything we've seen. Body language speaks differently, even though their words said one thing. Body language experts and Sharpit fans pointed out another story. Throughout the live stream, Bailu and Zeng Shunxi leaned subtly toward each other when speaking, made eye contact more often than necessary, shared small private smiles after certain answers. This has led some to believe that their denial was simply a protective measure, a way to keep their private, live safe from public scrutiny while they continue whatever is happening behind the scenes. Industry pressure and the timing factor. In the entertainment industry, especially for stars at the peak of their popularity, public relationships can be risky. Fans can be possessive, brands may hesitate, and media scrutiny can get overwhelming. Some insiders claim that even if Bailu and Zeng Shunxi are involved romantically, they would have to keep it under wraps until the right time, usually when career schedules align, and public reception is more likely to be supportive. The history of close friendships turning romantic. This wouldn't be the first time in history that just friends turned out to be a cover story. Several high-profile couples have started with similar denials, only to reveal later that they'd been together for years. Fans of Bishan are holding on to that precedent, pointing out that Zeng Shunxi's careful choice of words, at least not now, leaves the door wide open for future developments. Fan investigations go deeper. Since the livestream, fan detectives have gone into overdrive, comparing their travel schedules for possible overlap, digging up old interviews, where they hinted at their ideal partner qualities, which just happened to match each other perfectly, rewatching behind-the-scenes footage with a fresh perspective, convinced they've spotted subtle hand touches and exchanged glances that weren't obvious before. Public image and future projects. Regardless of their current relationship status, one thing is clear: their on-screen chemistry is market gold. Production companies are already eyeing them for future collaborations, knowing full well that the "are they, aren't they" question will keep audiences hooked. Some rumors suggest they might reunite for a modern romance drama next year, which, if true, would keep the speculation alive for at least another promotional cycle. What this means for fans? If you were hoping for a public confirmation of a romance, yesterday's reveal might feel bittersweet, but for many, the fact that they openly acknowledged their bond and refused to completely shut down the idea of a future romance is enough to keep the dream alive. In the end, whether Bailu and Zeng Shunxi are just friends, almost something more, or already secretly dating, their connection is undeniable. And as every good fan knows, sometimes the tension of will they, won't they is even more thrilling than a confirmed couple. So after months of whispers, countless fan theories, and more evidence threads than anyone can count, we finally have an answer, but maybe not the one you dreamed of. Bailu and Zeng Shunxi say they're not dating, yet their smiles, their subtle touches, and their choice of words leave the door just slightly open. Maybe they really are just friends, bound by a rare and genuine connection in an industry full of staged moments. Or maybe, as many fans believe, there's more happening behind the scenes, something they're choosing to protect until the timing is right. One thing's for sure: this reveal hasn't ended the conversation, it's only made it louder. The mystery, the chemistry, and the possibility of someday will keep shippers glued to every new appearance, every social media post, every hint they drop, whether it's friendship or the start of a love story. Bailu and Zeng Shunxi have given fans a reason to keep watching, and in the world of that's the kind of ending that's really just the beginning. Disclaimer: this content is based on public interviews, fan discussions, and online speculation. There is no official confirmation from Bailu, Zeng Shunxi, or their agencies regarding their personal relationship.